So I've given you instructions for this over one, under one interlacing. And I've shown you how to work in this direction and then same instructions working in the other direction. Now, some people tell me they can only work in one direction. That other way, that other hand, it just doesn't work right. So for those people out there, for you, that's what this video is about. It shows you how to get this over one, under one interlacing, always working in the same direction. These are instructions for 1-1 interlacing for the very right-handed. We will have two different rows. One row results in stitches that lean this way, or S-wise, and the other row will give you stitches that lean this way, Z or Z-wise. These two rows will alternate to create what looks like woven cloth. The row that seems to work okay for the very right-handed is this row where we pick one up, put one down, pick one up, put one down, and at the end of the row we have a thread without a partner. I call him a bachelor thread, and he will go from my left hand to my right hand, just like that. He has no partner, he's a bachelor, and that's the row where the stitches lean this direction, Z or Z direction. And that row seems to work okay for the very right-handed. I'm going to push that new row down, and now I'll show you how to work a row where the stitches lean the other direction, what they call S-wise, but this time working from my left hand to my right hand. I start this row by checking to be sure, yes, this thread at the left is the bachelor. It has no partner, and it's on the left side. So on this row, we'll start by leaving a bachelor on the right side. On this kind of row, we start by passing a front thread from the left hand to the right hand. No partner, it's a bachelor. And then we need to start crossing the threads, cross them in the other direction. I take a front thread from my left hand, and it's a back thread in my right hand. And I pick up a back thread, it's in front position in my right hand. I take a front thread and put it down, and then pick up a back thread. The rhythm is put down and pick up, put down and pick up. You see the stitches all lean this way. Let me push that row down, and I'm hoping you can see that the bachelor thread is on the right. Then pairs of threads, partner, 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 yeah. Some people have difficulty keeping these two different rows straight, and you'll want help to decide which row you're on and which rules. We can talk about instructions for an S lean, and then instructions for a Z or Z lean, but perhaps it's better to have a piece of paper or a note card, and you can write one set of directions on one side and directions for the other row on the other side. I encourage you to personalize these instructions. Write the instructions you feel you need. Perhaps on one side, the instructions for Z or Z lean, where the bachelor thread is at the right, and you pick up, put down all the way across, leaving a bachelor at the left. On the other side, you write instructions for the case where the bachelor is at the left, and you begin by leaving a bachelor, and then you put down, pick up all the way across. So the first thing to do is to verify the location of the bachelor thread. Here I've got a bachelor at the right, so I need instructions from this side of the card. I've identified the bachelor at the right, and it says I'm going to pick up and put down all the way across. So pick up and put down, pick up and put down, pick up and put down. And my card says I will leave a bachelor at the left. Yes, that's correct. I pass this from left to right, and that's the row. I push down, and I turn my card over. This says my bachelor should be at the left. That's not a bachelor. This is the bachelor. Oh yeah, that's the left. Right, yeah, okay, it's correct. And my instructions also talk about the bachelor at the left. That's good. It says the first thread will pass from left to right as a bachelor, and then it says I'm going to put down and pick up, put down and pick up, put down and pick up, put down and pick up. Yes, and that looks right. I turn the paper over, and I work the next row. You can find these instructions on interlacing and more interlacing instruction, as well as instruction on all kinds of other Sprang subjects in my book, Sprang Unsprung.